Book haul. I am fully aware that this is an issue. My last book haul was 3 months ago. This is the situation right now. I'm going through a lot of stress, okay? Don't judge. I have decided that I'm going to go on a book ban. These aren't the only books that I have bought as of lately. There's about 4 or 5 still coming. Thankfully, though, I want to say that around 4 of these books, which is not that much, have been gifted to me, so at least that's that. I'm going to start with the big ass books that I have right here. The first book that I'm going to haul is The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. I am very excited to read this. It's a standalone. It's a vampire standalone, I want to say. Again, I heard about this book ages ago when it was released. I want to say it was released like 2-3 years ago. But I haven't been able to get my hands on it. So, oh no, it was released last year. Sorry. It was released last year, but I had been off of my Leigh Bardugo kick because I obviously read Ninth House, I want to say about 3 years ago. So I got a copy of The Familiar. I wasn't expecting it to be that big, but I'm guessing this is the way that Leigh Bardugo publishes. It's just like massive books. And I purchased, which is very shocking because I have said multiple times that I did not like this series, but I bought the last book for the Magnolia Parks. I'm buying this series slowly but steadily because they are so overpriced. So I'm just trying to look after my coin, to be honest. I would be able to buy for cheaper the copies, like the different covers, but let's be honest, I'm obsessed with these covers. I have the third book in the series right here. So I got these 2 copies. Again, very big books. I wasn't expecting this whatsoever, but the covers are so stunning that I just really want the whole series in this style of cover. So I will purchase the rest of the series. There's 5 books in total. I didn't really like Magnolia Parks, but I think it's because it was a mixture of that I was expecting a different kind of book, and I also wasn't really understanding what the concept of it was. I also didn't really inform myself of like the whole Magnolia Parks situation, so I think that's just me to blame because I didn't understand what was going on. The next book that I got was The Big O. I had this on my wish list for a long time. It's obviously a book about and I had heard it being mentioned in a podcast and it had really good reviews, so I wanted to give it a go. I haven't read this book yet. And I think it's really important for us women to just have like another woman's point of view regarding the whole I don't know if I can say the word, so for us women, I feel like a lot of people have input in it except us, so got The Big O. Then my wonderful sister went up to London and she got me a copy of The Fake Out. I loved this series. It's the Vancouver Storm series and I loved the books. I've read the first and the second. I'm missing the third to read yet. But again, I read this on my Kindle, loved it, really wanted to tab it, so I got this one. Then the second book that I got was Say You Swear, that she brought me over. I don't know what this is about, but I know I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. I just haven't like deep dived into it, but I must have heard about the plot sometime and I just added it to my wish list, so I knew I was really excited to get it. Again, the copy was super expensive in Spain, so my sister to get it for me in the UK and she did, so love you for that. Then the next books that I got gifted were Babel or Babel. Got Babel gifted to me. And again, really excited to read this. I haven't read any of R.F. Kuang's books, but really excited to read that. It's set in Oxford and I did my degree in I did my uni degree in Oxford, so I'm really excited, as in the city. So yeah, really looking forward to like dive right into the streets of Oxford, etc. So really looking forward to that. Then I got myself Dating Dr. Dale. I read this book last summer and I absolutely loved it. I read it on my Kindle again. But I really wanted to get a copy in a culture aspect to it. And yeah, I really liked that. That I got was The Long Game. I loved this book on my Kindle. I feel like it brought me back to Elena Armas's way of writing. Again, it's just a fluffy romance. There's nothing like dark about it. There's nothing like extreme about it. I feel like her books were the ones that really got me into reading romance, and then I just developed from there. So it's always a nice little catch up. I want the next book. I just finished reading this book and I absolutely loved it. I was really scared that I was starting to not like the series whatsoever. So I got King of Envy by Anna Huang. I never know if I'm saying her name right. I'm so sorry. But this is from the King of Sin series. There are 7 books in total. This is book number 5. I am so glad that I liked this. It's been tabbed. It's been fully read. The spine has been bent. I loved this book. It was the perfect amount of dark romance without it being too extreme. I really started to doubt the series as a whole with King of Greed and King of Sloth. I didn't like those 2 books. They weren't my favorite in the series, which was really disappointing because King of Wrath and King of Pride were so amazing. But this book definitely did it for me. It's a big book, 500 pages, read it in 7 days. It was amazing. So definitely recommend. I got Tastes Like Shakar. I really hope I'm saying that right. Again, another Indian romance. Really excited to read this. Haven't read it, but it's part of the series. And I got myself a copy of Heartstopper. I obviously have read the series, but I didn't have a copy of it. And I have to say that I'm very disappointed with this copy because it was smaller than the rest of my copies. But anyways, love it nonetheless. Another book that I was gifted was Daydream by Hannah Grace. I really hope that this book is better than Wildfire because Icebreaking was amazing. Wildfire, for me, it was so disappointing. And I really hope that this book does not disappoint. But I wanted to continue with the series. I love the covers of the book and I genuinely like her writing. I just thought that the plot for the last book wasn't great. So yeah, I got a copy of Daydream. And then finally, I got a copy of A Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. Really looking forward to read this, especially in the summertime. I love her writing. I feel like this is going to put me in the mood to read Mate for when it gets released. So really looking forward to that. Again, stunning cover. Does not disappoint. And that's all the books that I have to show you today. Let me know if you've read any of these and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!